Mike Tyson once famously said, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth." And economic uncertainty can feel exactly like that punch. When everything feels like it's up in the air, there's a very natural human tendency to throw out our long term plans and shift into pure survival mode. But here's the counterintuitive truth: this is actually exactly when you need to hang on to your vision the most. Let me share why. First, adhering to your vision, adhering to those long term goals that you want to achieve keeps you out of pure survival mode thinking. It reminds you of why you're doing this, why you're working so hard, what those big rocks are that you're trying to move. Second, it helps you spot opportunities that other people might miss. So maybe your peers or your competitors are down in the weeds, kind of responding to the day in, day out shifts that everyone is facing. But if you can keep one eye on the horizon and continue to pursue what is in the long term best interest of your organization, you will often see things from a different perspective and see some opportunities to move and respond in ways you would otherwise miss. And third, it gives your team an all important sense of control and direction. The truth is that human beings don't do all that well when we are in pure reactivity for too long. We like to feel like we have the ability to influence the circumstances around us. And reminding people of the vision often gives them enough of a perspective shift to allow them to shift into more of that proactive mindset. So, in today's climate, one of my clients who's a CEO has decided to dust off her vision statement, her long term goals, and to remind the organization of those. And maybe more importantly, to schedule regular alignment checks with her senior team to go in and process and review and make sure that they are still pursuing the path toward their long term goals, even if the specific tactics or the specific actions that they're taking on the ground may have changed. So here's your action step for today. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and dust off your own vision statement, your mission statement, your long term goals, whichever resonates most for you in this current environment, and schedule an alignment check with your team. Use that time to connect your daily work directly to those long term goals, even as the conditions around us continue to change. So, I'd love to hear from you. I've shared with you one technique that we would suggest, one technique that a client is using, but what are you using in today's environment to keep your team focused on their long term goals and on your vision? Share with us in the comments below, and please be sure that you join us for the next video.